Welcome back from the break. You're still watching Life Stories. Coming up on the show, Saison tells us about the lessons she gained from prison experience. Parents bravely shoulder responsibilities and protect their children from life's adversities as much as they can. But some tragedies are so far-fetching, they wreak havoc on all our loved ones. Saison's imprisonment was traumatic to not only her children, but also her whole family.
How have your relatives, engaged this? Are they supportive?
How?
Your relatives.
In which way?
Are they supportive? Do they still think you can change, and do they still believe in you? Or because most of the times when such things come up, especially crimes from family, the focal point is blame.
Yeah.
So how have your relatives been? Have they supported you? Do they visit you and give you some counsel?
Yeah, they have really supported me very well. But it's me who played that role. Because whenever they could come, you people outside, you cannot understand. And until you yourself, you put that thing in them. Because even if you have not been here, you cannot know the situation. But I was confessing to them, telling them, if anything, also they have some problems, but I always counsel them. So they have really seen I have reformed, they cannot believe it.
What can't we understand? What can't we understand? Because you said people outside prison cannot understand.
Experience is the best. It's like when someone is putting on shoes, and you're saying, you walk properly, yet for you don't know what he's feeling, either the shoes are hot on her, on him, so for you you're just pushing because you're not in those shoes. But for me, who has experienced situation, I'm much better. Although I talk to them, they are like 50%.
Sometimes you feel like they don't fully understand how hard it is for you to be here.
No, they understand, but they cannot take it that really have changed totally.
You don't think they 100% believe that you've changed?
Yeah, because they need, you can learn someone when you are near. Because they come 5 minutes to see me or 10 minutes, they cannot know that change until I think they will confirm when I come out. Yeah.
So, Saison, I bet you as a leader are aware that most inmates blame it on their husbands or men they were in relationships with, that they're here. Most of them think the fault lies with the men. All you hear is, he did this and I did this, he didn't do this and I reacted like this. Do you think this is truly what it is, or it's some kind of blame game? What do you have to say about that?
I was telling them that we should accept that we did bad and we reform. Imagine you put your socks in the other side. If you got also a certain problem, would you leave the person? In fact, for me, I always say support prison. People should be in jail sometimes, but what I don't agree with the sentence, when the sentence is so long, that it contradicts the reformation issue. But if the sentence is lenient, it's the best issue. At least whoever does a mistake, it's like a child at home. If she does a mistake and you just say, oh, my child, at the end, things don't come out. At least when you try to discipline her or him, you really get out.
What is important for a woman out there to do in case she's faced with challenges similar or worse than what you were faced with?
First, know their God. Accept Jesus Christ, the best thing. Another thing, to give every situation time. And partly love, you can't force it. Whatever comes out, you first give it time. That's the healing part I have also realized. And to be open to each other and forgiving each other. That's what I have also. I wish I have done that. I wouldn't have reached here.
You having been here for some time, how has life in prison changed the way you look at life, the way you look at love, family, relationships?
Anger is the worst thing I have realized. But when you control anger, everything is okay. So I think people should give problems time, praying to God. And I advise especially ladies, to mind also on our own works, not to rely on our husbands. When you have your own thing, also it can also
It keeps you busy?
yeah, busy, yeah, because the majority inside why I'm talking that they are dependent on their husbands. They're saying
The
their majority,
of the inmates
yeah,
were dependent on their husbands.
yeah. So, but we are happy that at least here there are some work we are learning, handcrafts. I wish when we have something to do, although for me I was a business lady, but also majority here people were not having what to do. So they are all looking at their husbands, so they are jealous of their money, they are jealous of, so they are competing with such materialistic things. Also that's why they have caused them to come here. So we should also get educated, get something to do that can help you to live other things.
Have you had any education here, formal education?
Yeah, I'm now in
What
A
is
level.
that?
I repeated O level senior 4 last year. I'm not promoted to senior 6.
Okay. You don't feel like you wasted your youthfulness here? You still feel like you have a chance? At what age did you come here?
26 years.
I'm looking at a young lady. You don't feel like your youthfulness was wasted?
No,
something like
no,
that?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What gives you that strength?
I've got peace. It's the most important thing.
So in case you're faced with the same challenges that you were faced with before you came here, how are you planning to handle things?
It's like taking water.
Really?
Yeah, so easy. Also being a leader here, it has also improved on my rehabilitation here. Because the leader, you get challenges. Remember, the majority are primitive, conservative. So they also disturb me. Oh, I remembered, I don't know. I handle their issues. You try to do good, but someone is not seeing it. So all those emotional issues, problems, every day I find I'm busy. In fact, it's because you people you have brought me to relax, but down I'm so busy. So I know how to handle.
If you could go back to that day when you made a decision to do what you did that got you here, what would you want to change?
To change, first of anger. Also round table is the best solution. Round table, some people don't know how to sit. If there's a problem, you sit. You talk on something, not from rumor. By the way, the rumor was the one which caused me. If I was not a person of fighting, I was a humble. But rumor, and if you listen in such a things, then you are worn out. So it's a matter of controlling your anger. If you hear something, come out, be open, and give it time, and pray to God. That's all.
How should society help a family that is breaking or broken?
First of all, each one has her own or his religion. They should trust that religion. But the best which I know for me is being born again. If they trust in God, also things work out. Patience, dropping, controlling anger, negotiations. When the worst comes to the worst, just each one should give the other that space. Also, that one also is a healing issue, a distance. If I had done that, I think it would be better.
You think things would have
Been better.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Welcome.
And educating all the women out there.
Yeah.
And do you have anything you want to say to your family or people who probably feel like you let them down?
I thank my family, my relatives especially. They have really supported me. They have accepted me how I am now. They are giving me hope and love because they have not judged me badly. They have realized that I did something not okay, but the good part of it that I have reformed, and they have hope in me. And I promise I will be the best, and I will also help them. It's not only me who has problems, so let them wait for me.
With just a few years left of her sentence, Saison has come to terms with her life and is ready to face the outside world a new person, both physically and emotionally. The way we live with one another in life is very important. From the story we've seen today on the show, you realize the importance of self-control. there's a secret rendezvous between lack of self-control, destruction, and crime. So make sure you have self-control in whatever you do. That was it on Life Stories. I'm Justine, your host. Till next time, take care.